Chaos ensued in the Cape Town city centre on Friday morning as law enforcement agencies carried out the eviction of homeless individuals from the streets. Now, this operation follows a court order granted by the Western Cape High Court back in June, giving the city the green light to remove hundreds of people from public spaces. In response to the court order, the city of Cape Town says it has worked to relocate over 320 homeless individuals to safer spaces. My colleague Nasiphi Same filed this report.
City of Cape Town authorities began their operations at dawn, targeting various homeless communities across the metro. 7 public spaces in the city centre were specifically identified for evictions, following the Western Cape High Court order. Structures were loaded onto trucks, while many individuals were forced to leave what they considered their homes, searching for new places to live. For Gerard de Bruin, who relocated to a safe space a week ago, the decision was straightforward.
It's obviously safer, it's better, and they help you with programs so you can find a job. Being on the street is dangerous. I would advise any homeless person to join a shelter. I don't think there is enough shelters for everyone on the street, so we just hope that they find a solution to that problem.
The Socio-Economic Rights Institute of South Africa says a varied court order issued on August 2nd provided additional timelines for the relocation of homeless individuals and outlines of the final stages of the evictions.
The accommodation that was favored by the court in the court order was the shelter. Shelter has certain rules. Now, in safeguarding the rights of those occupiers, and which is part of the arguments, the court order specifically says that after 6 months, those occupiers are entitled to an extension up until the time they're able to find accommodation on their own. The further rules relate to the lockout rules. The city in those shelters is not permitted to lock out in the evening the occupiers when they come back after a certain time, or to force them to leave the shelter in the morning. I suppose the only thing that is left at this stage is to also caution the city in conducting these evictions to make sure that they are conducted humanely.
Karima Damos and many others living in this informal settlement in District 6 say they feel for those affected by the court order.
We don't have anxiety that it will happen to us, reason being that we went through the courts, we won the court. So if the city do evict us, they have to allocate us in proper housing. But our hearts do go out to the people that is living on the street.
The City of Cape Town states that it has taken extensive measures to offer support, relocating over 320 homeless people to safer environments. Authorities emphasize that the vacation of the 7 public spaces has been conducted in an orderly and coordinated manner. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nasiphi Same in Cape Town.